Alright, welcome back to another video. Today, this is my second run of the day. It's currently 6 o'clock and I have 454 kilograms of shopping, 10 drops. It's all going to take me around probably about 4 hours, 44 miles in total. We're just on our way to the first stop now. We've got 13 minutes to go. And we're coming up to the Gatwick Airport, like viewing area, I guess. So we're going to hopefully try and be lucky today and see if we're gonna catch one landing. I feel like every time I don't film, I see one go over my head really close, and every time I pick up the camera, I get unlucky. So we'll see if today is the day. Oh, there we go. Right, I don't know how well the camera is gonna be able to pick it up, but I'm gonna time it perfectly for you guys. So just to the left is the runway and all the planes getting ready to take off. And just gonna be able to cross I'll go forward as well. We've got an EasyJet with a new basic livery. That is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there we are. I caught it for you. Oh man, that is crazy. Alright, so we'll just continue along now. 12 more minutes, I'll catch up with you when I get to the first stop. Alright, the next one is about 18 minutes away. I'm gonna time lapse it and then I'll catch up with you just before I get to the next house. Alright guys, so initially we were going to go right, just like after the pub. I think the pub is the pub building. However, the road was closed, which is a little bit of a nightmare as the diversion is going to add on probably another like 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's not ideal because this road is not great. So we'll continue along now. We've got 19 minutes. Even though we had 18 before. And I'll see you in just a little bit. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, the recording kind of went out the window. It was an absolute nightmare to get through, so I don't know where the recording cut off, but I think it was at the road close sign. And pretty much I had to go on like maybe a 15-minute diversion all the way around to the next town over just to come back on myself. So I'm gonna have that same issue on my way home as well because I've got to go back that same way. But for now we've got I think about 7 or 8 drops to do in this area. The next one is 5 minutes away, and it's going to be, if I remember correctly, it's a really small road, and then they have stairs up to the pavement, and then they have more stairs up to the houses, because I think I've done a different number on that same road before, and they are quite difficult, I'm not going to lie. So we'll have to wait and see once we get there. For now though, we're staying on a 30 miles per hour road. It does become a 40 in a minute. Yeah, 4 minutes to go, 1.7 miles. Just finished stop number 4. It was the right road that I thought. However, it was on the other side of the road, so I didn't need to go up the stairs. It was on the right level. But the next one is 5 minutes away. Just finished the 9th out of 10 stop. I've got one more to go, so it's a 14-minute drive, but I think it's going to be a bit longer. Where have I gone? As there's the diversion, so I'm going to have to see what route I'm going to take. I'm going to try and time lapse it for you, but as you can probably see, it's got quite dark outside, so I'm not sure how it's going to look on the camera. So I'm continuing down the road here. The sat nav is adamant that I can go down the closed road. I tried it earlier, and I know I can't. I've not seen any more diversion signs. I'm kind of just hoping, what does that say? Diverted traffic, but it's kind of fallen over, so is that the one I want? I don't really know. I'm kind of just guessing here really, because the sat nav just wants me to constantly turn around, and time is just getting added on. I have no idea where I am right now, so I'll continue the time lapse and update you with what's happening. I think I've found my way back. The diversion signs were unfortunately really far apart from each other, so you don't really know where you're going. I think I remember this though, but I don't know if I just passed that to get to another house. The sat-navs think they've sort of worked out where they are, but it's still a little bit confusing. But it started off as a 14-minute drive. We're now up to, where are you going? We're now up to 20 minutes. Oh yeah, and everyone also, this is another thing, everyone thinks your high beams are on when you're going up or down a hill. They're actually angled as low as they can be, but everyone flashes you because they think your high beams are on. But look, you see that? I don't know if you picked up on the camera, but they're definitely not on. So we'll just keep going down here. 30 miles per hour road, so there's someone really close to me behind, but unfortunately for them, they're gonna have to wait. And we just keep going along. And then it looks like we've got a sharp left coming up, but both sat navs want to go a different direction. So I think I'm gonna stay following. Oh, decisions. Alright, well, I can't make that sharp turn up there, so unfortunately Google Maps, you're gonna have to change your idea. Okay, right, now they both seem to be thinking the same way, and I do remember this from my way up here. Remember, I can fit under these bridges. Alright, so I think it's going to be left and we're going to just be going down the A road, so I'll catch up with you in a little bit, probably when we get to the next house. Alright, that's all done now. I'm just going to go back to the warehouse to drop the van off. I was meant to film the unloading process, but I'm not going to lie, I've been working for over 10 hours now. It's coming up to the 11th hour and I'm ready to go home. So thank you very much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for the next video.